Story time. Russell's Gourmet Coffee. My cousin Russell was living in LA, said he was moving to Atlanta and wanted to open a coffee shop. At the time, I was sitting next to my homegirl Val. She said her cousin had a coffee shop in Atlanta. And he said he was cool with renting the spot out. So when my cousin got to Atlanta, he opened his first shop. Coffee Loft was right across the street where 2 Chainz restaurant is right now. He met some incredible people. He started his first celebrity brand with Peter Thomas from Atlanta Housewives called Peter's Brew. They traveled to Jamaica and was all up in the mountains to get this coffee. Needless to say, the coffee was doing its thing. I saw my cousin in the background of one of the TV shows. I was like, oh! And of course, that made me ask all of the questions about the different celebrities, right? Time goes on and he does another brand with an icon celebrity, Kim Fields. Signature Blends by KF. I came to Atlanta one day and he introduced me to Kim Fields. Any brother that's my age or close to my age, Kim Fields was somebody we all looked at as kids was like, Tootie! When I first saw her face, I was like, hi. And she was gorgeous in real life. And my cousin made sure he said it quick. That's her husband, Chris. Huh? What? Oh, hey, bro, how you doing? You lucky rascal, you. And my cousin is kind of like one of them on-the-spot cats. He like, yo, let's shoot a commercial. So, of course, I didn't come there for that, but I was like, let's do it. I'm feeling like, what? I'm like, yo, I did a commercial for Kim Fields. Are you up on my new mama's roast? I was like, nah, pour me a cup, bro. And, of course, it was delicious. Every time I go to Atlanta, I stay at my Uncle D house or I stay at my cousin's house. But guess what, y'all? This dude do not drink water. How do I know? I wake up in the morning like, this dude is in the kitchen with this big giant steam pan. Tell my son, want some coffee? Kinda early, I'll just take water. Nope, but I got some iced coffee. Lunchtime come around, iced coffee. Nighttime come around, iced coffee. I said, bro, is that all you drink? Coffee? Yes. Last time I went to his house, homeboy was getting ready to go to LA to go to a wedding. So as I wake up drinking my iced coffee, I'm like, what you about to do? Man, I gotta go to this wedding, so I'm gonna go and walk these 2 miles. You wanna go? Because I got a little pudge too, I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. We out there walking, do the 2 miles. I come back like, Lord, what you doing all this working out for again? I gotta go to KJ and Sky's wedding. I'm setting up a whole tape. We got a new coffee coming out together, and I can't be standing there with no super big belly. I'm not going. Why my belly gotta be affected by this? Can't we just sit down and have an iced coffee? When he first told me about KJ and Sky, I was like, who's that? Because while shooting films and doing music, I have not had the opportunity to watch TV. So he says, go watch All the Queensmen. That's where you'll see Sky. He's playing the nephew of Eva. So I go, well, what's the show about? She owns this club with like male strippers. I was like, I'm not watching no TV show with no male strippers. So after I watched the first episode, I was like, Eva, yes. By the time I got to the 4th episode, I actually knew some moves. I was like, get it. Okay, now that's Sky. Now who's KJ? You gotta go watch the TV show Sisters. I'm like, Sisters? What's that about? You gotta watch it. It's like about these girlfriends and they go do different things. Man, that sounds like a chick flick, man. I'm not watching that. So after I got to the 19th episode, I actually knew who she was and I was like, okay. So they had the wedding. I saw all the pictures from my cousin's social media. So I knew all the details about the brand and everything. So I come home one day. Black experience a luxury lifestyle coffee. I got this beautiful black box. At first I thought I had some Jordans or something. Open it up and the aroma hit you like, I got 3 full bags of luxury coffee from Russell's Gourmet Coffee, Sky, and KJ's brand. Let's go. So of course, if you want to order, the link will be below. But I say all this to say my cousin is a dreamer and always have been, and you gotta support those with the big dreams, y'all. So do something today so when you wake up tomorrow, you wake up to a fresh coffee of black. I'm about to go get mine.